Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about how you can get some of your miniatures painted by me, some upcoming content that you will see on this channel, as well as just kind of a very quick synopsis of what this channel, where it's at right now. So first things first, because this is probably what most of you might care about. The first two, I think, are really important. So I've completely redone my Patreon, so if you haven't checked it out, feel free to do so if you so wish. If you have, feel free to look again and see what the changes are. One of the main things is now everybody at $1 or more can vote on what a future video of next month will feature when it comes to miniature painting. So you can vote on that. There's actually a higher tier where you can vote a second time with other results. So essentially you can vote on a second video. Or if yours didn't win, then that has a much higher chance at that tier. Additionally, I also added some higher tiers where you can actually get your miniatures painted by me and then own them. And I believe the prices are actually fairly in line with a normal kind of like if you were just to hire somebody to paint. At least probably maybe at the quality I paint. I don't really know what to call the quality I paint, but that's how I paint. Like I can't just do like a 3-color, like I think that's tabletop ready is 3 colors and then maybe a wash. Obviously I do more than that, so I don't know if it's like tabletop plus. Everybody throws around pro this and pro that. If you go on eBay and search for pro miniatures, you're gonna get a billion results that look terrible. So I'm not saying that. Just you've seen what I paint, and if you want one of your miniatures painted, take a look over there. See if maybe that lines up with what you would want to see. Additionally, because I'm changing how the voting happens, you can actually vote on this video. I'm going to put a poll here on this YouTube video, so take a look. It'll be a little notification kind of little icon in the upper right. If you have that disabled, enable it so you can see it and then disable it for the rest of the videos. I don't normally like those, but this poll is kind of interesting. So I'm going to put some options here of a video that I will make in February. And for this time only, because this is new, I'm going to count YouTube votes as well as Patreon votes. And then combine the results. So that should prove kind of interesting. Now, the other part is upcoming content. So what will you see starting next month? So obviously here I'm continuing to finish up the Fallout miniatures. I'm going to wrap that up here in January and also finish up the Massive Darkness. Well, not finish up. I'm going to continue to paint Massive Darkness. I could probably do that for another year, especially at the rate that I paint. It does take me a while. And you know, with a full-time job and a big family and all that, I don't have as much time as I would ever want to, but there it is. Anyway, I will continue to do the Massive Darkness painting as well. Coming next month, I am receiving Rising Sun and will be painting that. So as soon as I get it, expect a video that day where I'm unboxing it. It'll then take me normally about a week to get a review out. I want to get several play sessions in on any game I review and not just play it once. And I want to try different styles. And then, of course, I have to actually write a kind of a outline script up and film it and decide how everything's presented and then actually edit it and, do the audio. And it takes some effort, but I hope I can just power through it and get it done in a week. So the review will then come up that same next week. I will definitely have my first painting up and I already have it planned out. I have all the colors ready. Let me tell you, it's going to be a doozy. It puts a Massive Darkness to shame. I'll just say that. And then you can guess from there. Additionally, I'm going to kind of replace the Fallout slot, that kind of secondary miniature painting video every week with Stuffed Fables. If you have not seen Stuffed Fables, I'm going to put several links in the description. Be sure to check that out. It actually looks like a really good game, and if you have kids, or if you just want something lighthearted, I highly suggest it. It looks awesome. I can't wait to get it. I have it on pre-order, and it should arrive towards the beginning of February. Hopefully, but the mail is the mail. My local gaming store didn't offer any pre-order for this. They could order it, but then it was going to take longer, so that's unfortunate there. But anyway, I plan on playing this with my kids, but it has a lot of miniatures too, and they're very unique. They're going to be a lot brighter. I'm excited. I've already kind of started thinking about how I want to paint these because the heroes should be, I think, really bright and colorful. And then the kind of evil people should be like really dark. I don't know. I haven't decided quite on an art style yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So that'll kind of replace Fallout as that finishes after their 5 miniatures. Now, additionally, Star Wars Legion comes out in February from Fantasy Flight Games. I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know. If you want me to do that, leave me a comment. I actually want to know if this is something of interest. where you guys would want me to see this painted, or if you don't think there'd be a lot there. I'm sure other people might be covering it. There's only so much you can do with a Stormtrooper, but as Watch It Painted has shown, like, there's a ton of ways to paint white. And so, maybe that's of interest. So let me know if that is. And don't worry about Massive Darkness. If you're not getting Stuffed Fables, if you're not getting Rising Sun, Massive Darkness will still have paintings. So you could still vote for it on Patreon, obviously. And additionally, I still want to paint them too. They're great. And so I'll still probably have these kind of like bonus videos, third videos, where I'm still painting Massive Darkness. So that will continue to come out. I don't know if I'll ever finish it, because that's a ton, but don't worry, it's not going anywhere come February. As you can see, it's going to be a busy month in February. There's a lot coming on. I'm starting to expand more the channel of not just doing miniature painting, but also kind of board game reviews and news and updates too. And that seems to be going pretty well, so I'm glad you guys actually tend to enjoy that. I hope that you've noticed it hasn't detracted from miniature painting at all. I had a light week last week, simply because I had so many paints that I have it all planned out what I'm going to paint, and I had some ordered and they were delayed because of some like weather mishap on the other side of the United States here, and so I didn't get them in time. So I had backup ones. I have it to where no matter what, you're going to get some at least once a week. But normally I post a bit more, and I didn't. So I apologize for that. That being said, I'm doing at least 2 to 3 videos every week. My plan still is to have a miniature painting come out on Wednesday, and miniature painting come out on either Friday or Saturday. It just kind of depends on where the channel's at. I could probably be more consistent, and if so, it would be every Saturday, and I'd just say that instead of Friday. But I could probably do either or. I think Saturday's probably a safer bet. So in either way, at least 2 miniature paintings, and that's on top of reviews and news, and I might even do some kind of discussion topics. I don't know if that would be of interest, where I take, for instance, on Board Game Geek, I made a big article about how to run a Kickstarter, where I'm comparing and contrasting Hate and Nemesis. Would that be of interest? Are you guys interested more in the industry, or are you interested more in just the games itself and you don't care about the industry and it can burn and nobody cares? And I'm not saying that. I don't know. I'm playing around, but either way, 2 to 3 videos every week. So that's kind of the plan. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm headed. I hope any of that interests you. If you have questions about the miniature painting, leave a comment. I don't expect you to just, or contact me, email me. My email is attached on YouTube. You just have to prove you're not a robot. Let me know, because I don't want you to think, oh, I gotta lay down like $20 to get this miniature painting and I don't even know the details. We can discuss it ahead of time. That's no problem. Or go in for the $1 and then, leave a comment on Patreon about it and we can discuss it there. It doesn't matter. I'm just hoping maybe that's something that you guys might enjoy. That would be kind of cool, because I think it'd be kind of cool. Like, even though I paint miniatures, I kind of want other people to paint miniatures for me. If I could get Sorestro to paint a miniature for me, I know I would. It'd probably cost a bit more than what I'm charging, though. Anyway, guys, I always appreciate your support. I appreciate just the interactions we can have as a niche group here on YouTube. The comments and the discussion points and the opinions back and forth, always helpful. You guys have made me a better painter. It helps that I know I'm being filmed, right? I think you do better at anything if you're being filmed. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I always appreciate it. Thanks for sticking through this video. If you did like it, if what you hear sounds good just in general and you're like, I don't want to leave a comment, you can still hit that thumbs up button, and it is appreciated. It actually helps the channel out more than you know. Additionally, leave comments if you have questions, and if anything that sounded good in there coming up, especially in February, appeals to you and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when I do post reviews or news or miniature paintings or anything at all. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, regardless of anything, and I'll talk to you again next time.